Something else pissed me off just a little while ago. I was just in an office building and some accountant's door was open and I overheard his conversation with a client, and he was being extremely rude, I thought, to the person on the other end of the phone, his client. Evidently, this person had sent in a tax return that didn't suit the accountant because he couldn't understand certain entries. And he was not being very nice to this client, this person. He said things like, he would ask him a question about what this entry or what that entry meant, and he would say things like, well, I can't help you with your mental problem. And he would try to explain what he didn't understand on the form. Well, take a look at C, that comes after B. Well then take a look at E, that comes after D. And he would say things like, well, these are things that people have to do every day. He was being, I thought, extremely unkind to this person who, oh look, there's troops doing exercises. Can you see them? Way over there. This is Great Lakes Military naval base that I'm driving by right now. They are over there. Anyway, I thought he was being extremely unprofessional, berating and bullying this poor person who evidently had some issue. I mean, he said at one point, well, I can't help you with your mental problem. Man. And then when he hung up the phone, he said, how could anybody be so stupid? And then he got up and he went to use the restroom and walked by me, sitting in my chair, and apologized and pointed back towards his office like, can you believe some people? And I thought, yeah, I'm finding it hard to believe you, dude. I thought about making a tag, but for some reason I am not coming up with some very good questions, or not with many. I only have like 2 questions, and they're not very good ones. You can choose to answer them if you want or not. One of my questions has to deal with, my mom watches Days of Our Lives, a soap opera, and there's a character on there who used to be a porn star. That was her past. So one of my questions for my tag is, do you think that you could date someone who worked in the porn industry? And my second question comes, and it's kind of Jasmine inspired in a way. When someone makes a tag, do you think the person who makes the tag should be required to answer the questions also? I've had a little discrepancy with Jasmine off and on about this because I don't always answer my own tag questions. Part of the reason is I like to know people's answers to my tag, but sometimes I feel like if I answer my tag questions first, it might color or influence my taggees' responses. I'd rather hear their responses first before I give my opinion. So that's my answer to that question. Yes, I do want to hear the tagger's response, but if I'm issuing the tag, I don't want to issue my responses and risk coloring or influencing the taggees' responses. I want to hear their responses to my tag questions first before I give my responses. And as far as the porn question goes, I don't think I could date somebody who worked in the porn industry, and I don't think that's very nice of me, but it's just not that I have any, I would be worried or concerned that they might have a disease of some kind. I would feel like them working in the porn industry would be a sign of a lackadaisical attitude towards sex that I don't share, and that's kind of a fundamental aspect of a relationship that you should both be on the same page of. I would be too jealous. I would not want my spouse, partner, going off and having sex as part of their job, or fooling around and cheating. I just, I think that I believe in when you're in a relationship, it's monogamous, is how I believe. So I would not be able to deal with that, I don't think. But not everybody is that way. There are some people that would be okay with it. There are some people that would find it a turn on, I'm sure. I don't know. How about y'all? Can answer it if you want to or not. Bye.